Hello, my name is Rachelle Ferrell, and I have been requested to share the meaning or some more detail about my second to last tweet, which spoke about some challenges, life being challenging. So, in my effort to comply, I think everyone knows how close George Duke and I were, and that was one of the biggest challenges. Prior to George Duke's passing was Jeff Lee Johnson's passing in January of last year. And Jeff and I both cut our teeth in the music industry at the same time. And he was an extraordinary guitarist, extraordinary composer, an extraordinary human being. And he flashed out of existence the end of January last year. In August of, this was, well, actually, yeah, last year. A year ago, to the date, George Duke passed right after his wife did, 1 year to the date. So pillars, dimensional pillars left and flashed out of existence very quickly. And so that presented a big challenge for me because they were the underpinning of my foundation, my musical foundation. And so it brought into question, okay, who am I now without being able to lean on this table, or without being able to utilize gravity in the way that I have known? And so that called into my being a lot of questions, a lot of soul searching. And those challenges present themselves in tandem with and concomitant with life. So life has to go on, even though you have these huge monumental challenges presenting themselves, and you still have to figure out a way to deal with the gravity not being gravity anymore, and the rug being pulled out from underneath your feet, and still deal with negotiating your laundry and the dishes, and being able to present yourself to another human being in a way that seems, presentable. So that's one of the monumental challenges that I've been grappling with over the last recent whatever days. And on top of that, I've managed to, in addition to all of that, negotiating and mitigating and modulating all of that information and energy, which, comes down through spirit, through the chakras and into the heart, and trying to be okay with it, integrating it into my system. You walk into a place, and a gentleman by the name of Galen, who I guess represents and warrants himself as a representative of Yoshi's, comes in and presents himself with one of the most negative attitudes I think I've ever encountered in my entire career. I don't know where he came from or why. And he made, basically became catalytic to a big conflagration over a $16 hamburger. Now, as I understand it, it was Kobe beef. And I guess color folks don't know nothing about no Kobe beef. So, although all of these color folks here, and the beautiful white lady in the corner too, we've all been to Japan several times over, and so Kobe beef is not such a big deal to us. And so this is how this gentleman, and I use the word very lightly, presented himself to us in the middle of our sound check, no less. And so we had to, modulate that energy in such a way that told the truth about who we are as human beings in this day and age of 2014. The year happens to be 2014. And I guess it's not lost on me that I have this Angela Davis hair today.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Power.
Come on,
Power.
say power to the people. We wrote a song about it. It's called Respect. Sooner or later, you got to respect something, somewhere, somebody, somewhere, even if it ain't no more than yourself. Okay? Respect. And so basically, these are some of the challenges with which we've been dealing over the last few moments and years.